who became actually Jews. You had, for example, Caina. That is one of the queens at the beginning of antiquity. She was a Jew. You had people in Greece. You had people in Turkey. Paul was actually a Turkish Jew. Romans, he was Paul from Tarsus. Turkey. All right. So these are people of different nations, but of one belief. So it's a community of belief. So when I say to him, okay, who are the Israelites? I'm talking about a community of belief rather than a nation. Yeah.
So this community of belief, where do you get this idea from? No. For example, so are you saying to me, Paul of Tarsus had no blood lineage to any of the tribes of the children of Israel? Because here's the first thing we have to understand. Who are the children of Israel? Who is Israel? Jacob. Yeah? Jacob had how many sons? 12. Yeah? And the 12 tribes of Israel are Israelites. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and so. Yeah?
Okay, right. Fine enough.
So the children of Israel are descendants of the tribes of Israel.
Okay.
Now the question is this: if you're saying Paul was a Jew, you're telling me he's from the tribe of Judah.
Not necessarily. As I said before, they were proselytizing.
No, what I'm saying, sorry. There was no such religion as Judaism. You understand that?
There is a belief.
No, there was no such religion.
There is a belief.
No. Today maybe. You may refer to it as that. But in the time, there was no religion called Judaism.
Now let me ask you a question.
No, listen, do you understand that principle?
No, I disagree. I disagree on this one. Let me tell you why.
Show me anywhere in the Old Testament Judaism.
Well, you don't have it, but it's the same with how.
I'm saying in the Old Testament, where are the children of Israel referred to as a religion of Jews, Judaism? Where is it?
They are not referred to.
So God doesn't refer to them as that.
But
What's it? Establish principles as we go. So God doesn't refer to them as. Listen.
Go ahead.
Okay. God doesn't refer to the religion of Moses as Judaism.
Yeah.
God doesn't refer to the religion of Joshua as Judaism. Okay. God doesn't refer to this.
Okay.
Moses doesn't refer to his religion as Judaism.
All right, fine enough.
So my question to you is this: why do you believe this religion of Judaism existed? In the time of Jesus.
But let me ask you this question.
You're going to answer my question with a question?
Yes, in one way. But you'll get what I'm saying right now. You just
Can I just say one thing before we continue?
Yeah.
Please don't mention Islam.
We are not. No, that's not the topic.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Carry on.
All right, that's not the topic. Right?
Alhamdulillah.
What I'm saying is, you mentioned to me that you mentioned different elders, sent of God, prophet, Moses, Abraham. In fact, they didn't call their religion Judaism, but you just proved to me that they had a religion. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
So that religion.
Would you like to know what that religion was?
Tell me.
Islam.
All right. No, okay. You said we shouldn't mention Islam.
No, but
so let's do ourselves a favor.
Let's first
Submission.
Let's first understand one principle here. When I say Islam, I'm not talking about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'm not talking about Mecca. I'm not talking about the Quran. I'm talking about the understanding of the word what Islam means. And Islam means what? Submission and surrender to.
Okay. All right. Fine.
So what I'm saying to you is this, because we can talk about these people, but then we can go further back. What was the religion of Noah?
No.
Hold
on.
The point here is this, you see. There's only one religion, which is submission and surrender to God. And Moses, one second. Moses' religion was submission and surrender to God. That's what you said. They had religion. I agree with you.
All right.
I'm just giving you a term.
All right. You gave me a term. You said we should mention Islam. Let's do ourselves a favor. All right. No. Let's stick to the topic.
I won't say
Let's stick to the topic. So can we stick to the topic?
Okay. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
The religion of Moses was a submission and surrender to God. I'll say that.
All right. To the great God of Abraham, Jacob,
There's only one God.
Isaac.
There's only one God.
No, that's this specific God.
There's only one God.
No, the Romans will disagree with you.
No, talk to me though.
The Romans will disagree.
No, you're talking to me. I'm not a Roman.
Yes, I know.
Right. So I only believe in one God. So no need to be specific with God.
We are speaking about the text that happened in the 1st century,
Right.
AD, right? So we are in that time frame.
Did the Jews believe in more than one God?
Sorry? They believed in one God. Indeed, I agree with you. So far, I agree. My problem is, all right, they had this religion and they were proselytizing around the Mediterranean to the people in the Roman Empire.
You're saying to me that the children of Israel,
Yeah.
who you call them the Jews,
Yeah,
were preaching to the Gentiles.
yes.
And you have some support for that?
I just mentioned to you the people of North Africa. They are Mazites. A lot of them converted during the Roman Empire to that religion. Let's call it
You made a
XYZ.
claim.
Yeah.
The people who claim to be Jews, or you claim to be Jews, sorry. We're going to use that just so we understand.
Yeah, let's
All right,
just
all
use
right.
that for the sake of it.
You're saying they were preaching to the Gentiles.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, what is your source for this claim? That's all I ask.
It's an historical fact. As I mentioned, no, hold on. It's a historical fact. Yeah, hold on. No, we are not there. We are talking about history. History tells us that before Islam, people in different parts of the Mediterranean that were not of pure Israelite descent were actually Jews. People in Eastern Europe. No, hold on. We are talking.
You made a claim
Yeah.
that the Jews were preaching to the Gentiles.
Yes.
And I want your source.
But I just gave
You
you one,
didn't.
a historical
You didn't.
one.
You just said it's historical. Okay, which historical record says that the Jews were preaching to the Gentiles?
There are records on that topic. What I can tell you is they went to different parts of the empire, and unfortunately I don't have the records with
What were they
me.
preaching?
Huh?
What were they preaching?
The same stuff we're talking
No,
about.
what were they preaching?
The God of Isaac,
So
Jacob,
they're going to the Gentiles,
Yes.
telling them what?
to convert to, they're actually convincing them that their religion, XYZ, is the right one. And a lot of people, as you said, 1 in 10 people in the Roman Empire were Jews. Do you disagree with this?
No, I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it.
All right, no, I say it right now. Do you disagree
No,
with this statement?
I couldn't confirm or deny that. I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, if 1/10 of the people in the Roman Empire were Jews,
Yes.
I would say no.
You ever came to back this up?
I would say, were the people of Italy Jews? No, I wouldn't say so. See, the Roman Empire was huge.
It was huge, but there were people of different.
no,
okay,
no,
let me do this one.
I'm not making a claim to it.
Can you show where Jesus says
I could. If you give me a Bible.
Come on. The Bible. Anas, here's the Bible. Which one do you like?
Any,
Oh, no.
so many different words?
any of your choice, of your taste.
Which one do you believe is the Word of God?
Huh?
Which one do you believe is the Word of God?
You don't have it. It's in French.
Huh?
It's in French.
So I
You don't
have
have
it in
it.
English, but do you want the one that has verses missing or the ones with the verses there? I don't know which one.
Huh? That's a nice one. No, any. All right.
Right? Well, I want to know whether he believes.
All right.
He doesn't. If he says any Bible, that's indicating he doesn't know the difference.
Sorry.
Well, that's another topic.
But there is a difference.
That's another. Let's not go in different topics.
I'll give you the. I'll give you the one that contains the
All right.
fabrication.
Okay. All right. New Testament.
Are you going to, I hope you're not going to the Great Commission of Matthew. You are, aren't you?
Hold on. Bit of patience. We'll get there.
What you should do, you see, you should read Acts 10 and to see how Peter reacted when he was told to mix with a Gentile.
Hold on. Let me
That will
read
give you an
my-
indication how the children of Israel thought of the Gentiles.
Hold on. Let me read my piece. All right. So we have the case of the centurion coming to Jesus. You are familiar with the story, right? So.
Why would I be familiar with that story? No.
All right. Let me read it. It will be long, but bit of patience, right? Now, when Jesus entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, pleading with him, saying, "Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, dreadfully tormented." And Jesus said to him, "I will come and heal him." The centurion answered and said, "Lord, I am not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed." For I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this one, go, and he goes. And to the other, come, and he comes. And to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard it, he marveled and said to those who followed, assuredly, I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And I say to you that many will come from the east, west, and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. There is one. I'll go to another one.
Stop.
Yeah.
Two problems. Where's that?
Matthew 8.
Right. Why do you believe what that says, first of all?
I'm sorry?
Why do you believe what it says?
Because we make the assumption, okay, that this is his word. Let's make the assumption. Let's not talk about authenticity. Let's make the assumption first. That can
You
be
want
another.
me to accept that it says that? Okay.
All right, let's accept this one first.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you want me to accept he said that? All right. What would you think that was saying?
It was basically saying that faith is not limited only to the children of Israel. That is one.
Why are you saying that?
The person speaking to him is a centurion.
But what about his servant? Is his servant
He
a
is
Roman or a
Israeli.
Jew?
But he specifically, let me finish my point, he specifically saying that that man who is a Gentile is actually having a greater belief, community of belief, remember, than Israelis. And he's saying furthermore,
Because the Pharisees are
hold on,
rejecting
let me finish. He says furthermore, that people will come from the east, west, and dine where? In heaven with the prophets who came before. So as you said,
He's talking about the Muslims. Carry on.
no, he's talking about the community of belief.
Oh.
East and west doesn't limit itself. Earth is not, Judea is not limited to South America.
So what you're saying, Jesus is prophesying, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Is that not prophecy?
Yeah, it's a prophecy. Okay,
It is.
that's not
So
possible.
who's he prophesying about?
Huh?
A people from east to west and whatever.
Yes.
Will be what?
Will be dining
With who?
in
Abraham?
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob in the kingdom of heaven.
Alhamdulillah. Now we Muslims
Yeah.
who believe exactly that. So we don't believe this is a prophecy about Gentiles. This is a prophecy about Muslims, mate.
No, it's
Sorry,
a prophet.
it is.
So what?
Thank you for that. I never knew that.
No. But here's no. Actually, it destroys your point in the sense that
It destroys my point.
Yeah, he didn't only come for the children of Israel.
Okay, I'll tell you how it destroys your point.
No,
First
it doesn't.
thing, the one he's healing is who?
Sorry, he's a Jew.
Is a Jew.
But who?
So this idea of him healing somebody, the person he's healing,
Yeah.
isn't a Gentile, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Alhamdulillah. That's the first point. Whether the Roman believes what he's saying or not, I mean, if you see a man, whether you believe what he says or not, doing miracles, you might believe what you've got to say. That's the first point.
Yeah, right.
Then you move on to create this idea that people from north, south, east, west will be sitting with Abraham and Jacob and such, right?
All right.
And then you import your concept that this must be referring to Gentiles.
Who else?
Well, let's use.
Now I would disagree.
No, let me.
But what I want to do for you now
For the audience.
is read a counter argument from Jesus declaring he didn't come for the Gentiles. Explicit. Yours is ambiguous. Mine's explicit.
No, I can read you another one if you want.
Well, I'll read you one as well. How's that?
All right. No, let's do it. Yeah, let's
All right.
study. Let's do that.
What's the verse?
It's a debate. It doesn't hurt
Bread
anybody.
of the children are fit for the dogs. One second.
You find that in actually some of.
But can I be honest with you? I personally don't believe that whatever these gospels say is reliable.
All right. No. Let's assume for a second
I
that
know,
they are.
but that's hurting me because I'm allowing you so much needlessly.
We're having a debate. You're allowing me air to breathe.
No, I allowed
Lungs to.
I allowed you.
Yeah,
I allowed
and
you.
in my mind to speak to you.
But here's the thing. What's your name?
Paul.
I'm Dan.
Yeah, we met earlier.
I know. Here's what we've got to understand. This is one reason to talk, but I'm here to help you build your house on stone, not sand. All right?
I'm sorry.
I'm here
all
to
right.
help you build your house on stone,
If you say
not
so.
sand.
If you say so.
No. I am saying so.
If you say
Yeah, I am saying so. All right. If that's the case, I should not allow you a false premise to build your belief on, should I?
You should not allow.
I shouldn't, no.
No, you can come with a counter argument.
I should question your belief, shouldn't I?
What it means
Yeah,
by
you
allow
can.
is that you can counter.
See, I'm
Yeah, that's what
see,
it
I'm
means,
allowing,
yeah.
not
Yeah, no,
restrict, see,
but
not restrict,
allowing
not,
is like,
not
okay,
restrictive
yeah,
from saying
this is the father and
no,
saying,
you listen,
no,
no, not you don't say nothing else.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this, look,
Yeah,
for the matters of debate,
yeah,
I've allowed you in the sense of I've accepted what you've said from the Gospel of Matthew.
Yeah, fair
All right,
enough,
now I'm questioning the fact, did Jesus really say those words? No, I am. It's important. It's important. Right? Because for me, I'll be honest with you, if this Bible said, and Jesus declared, he is the Son, a third of the Trinity, and the other parts are the Father, who tells us all what to do, and the Holy Spirit is the other third part. Now listen, if he said that, it would make no iota difference to me, because my question would be the same. Why do you believe that? Okay. So, I can go tit for tat for you, which I will do initially. What was the best?
1521.
All right. Now, I have to say something here as well. In about 6 months' time, this is a prophecy. Christians are going to struggle to use Matthew for anything. How was it?
1521.
in 6 months' time.
About 6 months' time. Yes.
Can you give me an indication as to what will happen miraculously in between?
Oh yes, I'm writing a book that collapses the Gospel of Matthew.
All right, people have tried before. Good luck with that.
What book is that?
Huh?
What book?
Yeah, people have tried
No,
before.
no.
I mean,
Which book have you written? Remind me.
I have not written any. I say people
People have tried.
before.
What book? So they've written a book.
Yeah, I mean atheists have since the 19th
What do
century.
atheists know? Atheists don't know nothing. They're in a worse position than you guys.
If you say
They
so.
got nothing to stand on. At least
All
you're
right,
trying to
no,
stand
no,
on something.
I'm listening. I'm listening. As far I'm listening. I don't know anything.
Okay, leaving that place, Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman. Now, a Canaanite woman is what? A Gentile. From that vicinity came to him crying out, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is demon-possessed and suffering terribly.
Yeah.
Jesus did not answer a word. So his disciples came to him and urged him, send her away, for she keeps crying out after us. He answered, I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel.
All right.
The woman came and knelt before him. Lord, help me, she said. He replied, it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs.
Yeah.
Meaning what? Who are the dogs here?
The dogs would be the Gentiles.
Right. So
and there is
Jesus-
reference of the time for
So-
dogs being Gentiles.
So
yeah.
the Gentile, and Jesus is calling them dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is, Lord, she said. Even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table. Then Jesus said to her, woman, you have great faith, your request is granted, and her daughter was healed at that moment. Alhamdulillah, no problem with that. The principle here is this. What was his words? I've not come for you.
All right.
Explicit.
We have that on tape earlier.
And when,
yeah, hold on.
when Jesus says to the disciples explicitly, go ye not to the Gentile, enter ye not the city of the Samaritan, for I have not been sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
All right.
Explicit again.
Okay.
He sent his
His apostles out to
His apostles.
Now, can I answer?
Whoa. Sorry. If you would like to bring in the argument about the Great Commission, you can bring it.
All right. Okay. Can I?
If you'd like to bring in
Come on then.
the argument of the Great Commission,
Come on then.
you can bring it.
Yeah,
I will destroy it as well.
Okay, can I come in? Can I?
You may.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, as we started at the beginning, I asked the questions. Who are the Israelites?
Yeah, forgive me, I was in that initial.
Yeah. Okay. And in the Old Testament and in the New Testament, first century Judea, first century Roman Empire, in fact. And I started by saying with the claim that Israel is a community of believers, right? Those
But
who believe.
that's incorrect.
Let's assume that the word of Jesus was right. Let's assume, just for debate's sake, right? That the word of Jesus was right. He was living in that environment, and the Israelites are the community of believers.
No.
Let's
I've got to allow this.
just for the sake of
You
argument
like your
and
sarcasm,
debate,
don't you?
just for the sake of argument, it will not hurt only 5 minutes as long as I talk, and then you will be relieved. Trust me. Now,
So we're using a book we've not qualified, first thing, and you're going to explain what that book says. Carry on.
All right. Now, those who believe in
you
him.
can say the same about the Quran.
No. They will deviate, and that's wouldn't be. Yeah, no. Let's stick.
rubbishing the Bible
Let's stick to what we have.
We invite you.
It's just. I mean,
That's a
he's
completely different
in
debate.
pain when he
That's a
listens to
completely
that.
different
No,
debate.
hold on. He's in pain when he listens to this. So I'm trying to release the brother. No,
You're being very
listen.
condescending.
No, please. It's
He's saying the
please.
Bible.
Now, let's say
No need to get emotional.
those who believed in the series of prophets that were of that religion XYZ until there, right? That period of time. And then came Jesus. Muslims and Christians agree that he's part of that same lineage, right? I'm not talking about his divinity, him being a prophet right at the time. So those who believe in him are community of believers, Israel, right? Let's use that name. Will actually be saved. That is what he's talking about in the passage that you just mentioned, right? And I read to you in the passage of Matthew that actually those who will be saved will not include only the Jews, but will as well include people who come from the east and the west. Now we'll add another passage, just for, because you said that it was...
No, wait, sorry. You quoted a passage which showed Jesus healing a Jewish servant, yeah? And you used you were using this to support your idea that Jesus preached to the Gentiles. Yeah? I preached you an explicit passage where Jesus clearly says he didn't come for the children of Israel. Clearly.
The case is closed.
Explicit.
sorry?
No.
is closed.
It's explicit. You're implying, you're doing implicit, giving me implicit verses. I give you explicit verses. You're going for ambiguity, and I'm going for you.
So one way of
Listen.
interpreting the verse that you've provided, which is a good verse, is that the Jews who are in the diaspora would come. Do you understand? So it doesn't, because it doesn't specify Gentile. It doesn't specify that in the verse you gave. This could simply be referring to the Jews who are in the diaspora coming forward back to Jesus, essentially because he came for them. Because we know the 10 of the tribes of Israel were lost. Of the 12, only 2 we know. The 10 were lost. So where were they? They were in the east and the west.
We could say that, but the beginning of the passage had Jesus exclaiming, "Oh well, I have not seen so much faith in the whole of Israel." And he's talking about a centurion who is a Roman, who is a pagan. So that would work, or a person might read it in another way. But let me just look for another
one. He says the same thing to the Canaanite woman, that your faith is great. But he also says to the same woman that I haven't come for you. So the fact that they may have faith, which is great, doesn't mean that he came for them, because he specifically says, I have come only for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So I think what the brother is saying is that there's a specific, clear, unambiguous statement, and there is another verse which has multiple interpretations, and you're trying to equate them. But I'll let you carry on.
Let me, while I'm looking. Regarde, il y a un verset qui parle de différentes nations ici, le 24.
A reason why you want to interpret that verse to mean what you want it to mean. No, there is, isn't there? Because there is a reason why you wish that verse to mean what you want it to mean.
Well, it's the same as the brother.
No, not at all. Because you can interpret it in many ways. You've accepted that. The reason why you are interpreting it to mean what you want it to mean is because it fits with your doctrine, your narrative of what you believe. So what you're not doing, brother, is you're not taking an explicit verse and accepting that, but you're taking something that you can interpret in many. It could even be, like Hamza said, it could be talking about the Muslims with Abraham. No, it could do, but it could, couldn't it? Do you accept that? No, but you know, and it's talking about
Sorry?
Yeah,
well, who ends up in heaven? Who ends up? Those who are you call them Muslims, I call them community of believers, right?
No, I call the ones who surrender their will to God.
Yeah. Well, those who believe in Jesus would be the right type of people, right?
Believe Jesus what?
That Jesus is the Messiah would as well be the right
Depends
people.
whether they equate him to be God.
No, he's not talking about this right now.
No.
He who believes, him being the way,
If you're talking about a Christian,
yeah,
or someone who lived at the time of Jesus,
yeah,
who followed the teachings of Jesus,
yeah,
I'm with you, believers.
Okay, let's put it.
If you're talking about Christian today,
it's chronologically, those who believe so far from Adam, Abraham till Jesus at that point would be community of believers. Do we agree on this?